Hello everyone, welcome in. I think we're connected. It always takes a little bit longer for YouTube to connect for the stream. So while this is happening, I'll just make sure I've got my little chat window ready to go. And we'll move this over. We're doing a new game tonight. It's not just a new game for me. I think it is actually a relatively new game that has not been out for very long at all. It's on Game Pass and it's called Botany Manor. It looks like it's a first-person puzzle-style game where you're wandering around, discovering things, putting things together. It should be a good time. I think we are live and everything is working smoothly. I should probably just check that actually before we get going. I think we're good. I think we're golden. Beautiful. Okay, let's launch into the game. We will just have a little bit of a fiddle with the audio because it's always too loud for stream. Okay, that seems pretty good. Now, as we get going, if it's a bit too loud, let me know. Okay, good. We're going to do a new game. There might be a cutscene. We'll just wait and see what it's going to show me. I haven't seen anybody play this game, so I'm very fresh to this. I'm looking forward to trying it. Hello, Jake. Good evening. How we doing? It's 1890, Botany Manor, Somerset. Ooh, okay. Oh, we're in like, it looks like a greenhouse, but there's no plants in here. So it's going to show us how to do stuff. Oh, it's quite appealing. Lovely. All right, so let's go. I think when there's something of interest, it flashes. Lady Arabella, we're so happy to have you back at Botany Manor. I hope you had a lovely trip. In your absence, I'm afraid some things in the manor have deteriorated, though I can assure you we tried our best to keep things in order. I hope it doesn't affect your research too much today. Ooh, we'll see. Can't hang around for too long, gonna be an early night. Ooh, yeah, do you know, I have to say, I'm tempted by an early night myself. I had a really hectic day today, but it's hump day tomorrow. Hump day tomorrow. Hope it was a good day though. We're doing something brand new. This is called Botany Manor and it's on Game Pass. It's like a first-person puzzle style game, so it's very chill. Well, it should be. I have a parcel. Let's see what's in it. Forgotten Flora, a herbarium by Arabella Green. So I'm Arabella. It's my book. Dear Arabella, thank you once again for submitting your book proposal, Forgotten Flora. Please send this empty herbarium, is it herbarium or herbarium, back to us once you have completed your research and we'll be in touch with a potential offer. Ooh, so I'm trying to get published as well. Lovely. So, this is our index for the game. So it's showing me, this is obviously going to fill up as we play the game. So I guess we just go to chapter 1. A fresh start. Oh, you forgot to set your alarm. You were late for work. Oh, that's actually the worst. I feel like when you start the day that way, it kind of never gets better. You never really get on top of things for the rest of the day. So this is brand new. It's just come out and it's on Xbox Game Pass called Botany Manor. And it's a little bit of like a puzzler, but a chill puzzler. So I'm really looking forward to getting stuck in to see what we can do. I think we're growing some plants as well. So, potting instructions. Place pot on saucer, add soil, plant seed, water seed. I think we can handle that. So shall we begin with, hang on, where do you get the soil from? Is it already in there? Plant a seed and water the seed. So soil. Script the soil. Plant the seed. This is some windmill wort. I want to grow the windmill wort to filter the smoggy air in my conservatory, but I'll need to research its temperature requirements first. So we can't grow it until we know what temperature to grow it. That seems to be what they're saying to me. So that's going to sort of stop me from actually planting it. So every time I discover a seed, it's going to go into... Oh, I can still plant it. Oh, right. Okay. So once it's planted, I guess... Do I just experiment with it and hope for the best? It seems to be growing. Maybe we need to just play around with it a little bit and see what happens. They are quite cute, actually. It's a bit weird getting used to them. YouTube's emotes are very different to Twitch, so it's kind of, yeah, it's a different vibe. Oh, so here's the temperature gauge. So do I need to just like keep an eye on that plant? Let's have a look. Can I turn it the other way? If I turn it this way, let's turn it up to 30 degrees. Let's make it steamy. Surely I'm not going to stand here and watch the plant grow though. How would you know? Is there anything else we can look at while we're here? What's this? Somerset falls victim to industrial smog. I can barely see. Horse bus drivers refuse to work in these conditions. Fair enough. Okay, that's all we can read. Then we have a little photograph. It's a postcard from Marianne. Let's turn it over. Dearest Arabella, on my hike I came across the windmill wort, a flower that only grows in Sicily. Some locals told me the flower has air purifying qualities, but due to its bespoke temperature requirements, the plant rarely blooms. Maybe the flower could help with the smog pollution in your conservatory. Well, that's what I'm trying to do, but I need to know what its temperature requirements are. Hello, Julia. Fancy seeing you here. Oh, what's this here? This is my little book. So important clues get added to this, where I can assign them to plants. If you're stuck, tracking clues can help you organize and validate your research. Okay, so I haven't found any clues that I can put in my book yet, it seems. Well, I don't think so. Anyway, it's very smoggy in here. Okay. Ideal soil temperatures for Mediterranean wildflowers. So we know that this plant is from Sicily, from the letter. It's a woodland flower, isn't it? Didn't they say it was a woodland? Let me just check my little herbarium. It's a windmill wort from Sicily. So I know it's from Sicily, but let's just see what they said about where it grows. Hello, Lorelei. Welcome in. What's going on? This little postcard here. On my hike, I came across the windmill wort. So they were hiking and they found it in Sicily. So if you were hiking, where would you expect the flower to be? In the woodland. I reckon we could have a guess at it being a woodland plant. So what if we went 25 degrees over here for our temperature setting? Let's just see. Let's just turn it down just a wee bit. How do I make it go the other way? 25 degrees. Let's see if that's the perfect temperature. Another Crab's Treasure. You did miss me playing Another Crab's Treasure. I just came off from doing that on, I was multi-streaming it on Twitch and YouTube. Wow, that game it's tough, but I really enjoyed it. It's a Souls-like. It's really good. Like, I really enjoyed it. It's definitely difficult, though. It's very much a Souls-like, even though it's cute and colourful. But, I'm definitely going to play it again. I was just testing it to see if I liked it. But yeah, it's crab souls. It's crabby souls. Oh, it's a volcanic flower. So we want to do 60 degrees. 60 degrees for this flower. Oh my God. But yeah, it's getting really good reviews. Almost perfect, in fact. And I can see why. It's been definitely well done. So that's going to grow my windmill warts. Apparently. But how long does it take to grow? What else can we look at? Oh, I see what it means. So until we grow that flower, we're not going to be able to see where we're going in this conservatory. We're going to need the smog to be cleared. Ah, okay. Well, should I put it somewhere? I can inspect it. Is there any point in inspecting it? What if I put it over here to chill? It can chill over there. I don't have any other seeds. So what does it say in my book here? Do you think I need to put the clues in for it to count? Oh, I see. You could be better. I'm sorry you're having one of those days, Lorelei. It's awful, isn't it, though, having days like that. Tomorrow will be a better day. It's a fresh start. I just realized what I had to do. You actually have to put those clues in for that to count. Gotcha. Then we open the heat vents and we get the temperature coming in so that we can make it 60 degrees in here. It's like a sauna. Literally. So that should then... Oh, do you think this needs to go like right in front of this? Here. Then open the heat vent. Oh, it's working! Oh, we did it. I really like that flower, actually. Pretty. It's like a little windmill. Okay, we got an achievement for doing that. Beautiful. So. Oh, this is a bit cute, isn't it? Then the plant grows on the page. It naturally grows in volcanic soil, which is why it requires the soil temp of 60 degrees. The bud contains air purifying qualities. Very nice. Very good. So now it has purified the air. Everything looks very crispy. And we can see what we're doing. So we couldn't see what was going on over here before. So let's go have a little look. This game is very pretty. There's something very calming and relaxing about it. Especially after just playing a Souls game. We can have a little sit. And just take in the scenes. I got an achievement for doing that as well. Having a little sit down. Drawing from nature. Can I open it? Oh, it's a drawing book. But I can't actually, like, open it and have a look inside. Okay, interesting. Let's keep looking to see what other clues we might like. So the whole objective, I think, is going to be figuring out how to grow different plants. What's in here? This is a very big garden. It must be rich. It is a manor, isn't it? It's Botany Manor. Ooh, is that where I live? Very fancy. We can sprint as well. I love it when you can sprint. Sometimes these like walking simulators are quite frustrating if they don't let you sprint. So what do we have here? Botany Manor, home of the Green family. The Green family with the green thumb. I'm currently busy researching. Please leave all deliveries in the gatehouse and ring the bell. I have a key for the entrance garden. Yeah, it does. That's what drew me to this in the first place, because I loved strange horticulture. I loved it. I played it twice so that I could get some more achievements. You haven't finished it yet. I loved it so much. It's a really underrated game. I feel like not enough people have played it. It is really pretty. So there we go. That was the key that I needed. Oh, hello, Bob's face. Strange horticulture, innit? Innit? Oh! That's where I live. It's loud as fuck, isn't it? I don't think it stays that loud. It's really loud. Let's turn it down. It always gets a bit carried away with music with games like this, doesn't it? There we go. We just want a bit of light ambiance. That's all. We can have another little sit. It's very chill. It's like a little puzzle walking sim. And we've got like a little puzzle book. And we need to work out how to grow all of these plants to get things done in the game. My dear friend, good luck on your trip. I would have loved to join you like in our younger days, but your tales about the trip will suffice when we next meet. I'll never forget the Maria Jackson passage you once highlighted to me. In examining plates, you take the authority of others, whereas in botany, as in all other things, we can make little progress if we do not see for ourselves. Now you must travel and see some interesting specimens for yourself. I'm inspired and I look forward to hearing all about it. Your friend always, Eleanor. 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 Okay. Can I take the hat? The hat looks kind of cute. This is a very fancy building. I wonder if there's a swimming pool. Now, it's definitely opening up to us very quickly. That's ironic. Oh, the game's opening up to me very quickly. Locked door. I got an achievement for shaking a locked door. It gives you an achievement for everything. It gives you an achievement for scratching yourself, this game. Which, ironically, I haven't done yet. Okay. Let's have a look in the back corner and see what's going on. There's lots of sitting areas, isn't there? Where we can have a good old sit. Oh, what's this? We have some more pots. Can we go inside the mansion? It looks very fancy. Oh, okay. Oh, look at this little room though. Do you know I've never had hiccups while streaming, and now I've never thought about it, but now that you've said it, I can think of nothing else. No, that's never happened. Oh, that'd be a bloody pain, wouldn't it? My dearest Arabella, I hope this letter finds you well as you set off for London on your important trip. The thought of you in the bustling city working on your ambitions both excites and worries me. Time has indeed passed, and yet your determination for your field remains inspiring to me. I never imagined all those years ago that we would be writing to each other in our 5th decade about such endeavours. I look forward to hearing about your progress. And of course, let me know how I can be of assistance upon your return. Your loving sister, Elizabeth. Everyone's got fancy names, don't they? I have never had the burps or the hiccups. I've had a coughing fit before, but usually that's not from being sick. Normally that's because something's made me laugh to the point where I can't breathe anymore. That happens. That happens probably more than is normal, I would say. A white duck. Quack, quack. Find a duck. Achievement received. Ooh. How am I in chapter 2 already? 2 new plants added. I've barely done anything yet. Yeah, the I'm dying thing. Yeah, once I get the giggles, there's no helping me. I'm my own worst enemy. So this is the family tree. And I'm at the bottom of it. Because I'm not dead yet. I'm not dead yet. Lady Arabella Green, I'm pleased to let you know your family tree is complete. I have altered the customary presentation, now displaying the maiden names of the ladies, rather than their current names acquired through marriage. Should you require any further adjustments, I remain at your service. That's definitely going to be relevant to something, I feel. I know, just give it time. This is that moment where we think it's a cozy little puzzler and then we realize it's a hardcore survival horror. A well-lit photograph. Camera experiment 2. I'm very pleased with this picture. I'm getting the hang of the camera. I'm going to get overwhelmed with evidence. Dark photograph. This picture is so dark. Impossible to see the flowers. I've run out of the flash powder. That sounds fun. Flash powder. The picture looks blurry. I have to investigate the camera settings. Oh, we have some new seeds. Fulguria. I came across the Fulguria when I was in a terrible thunderstorm. I'm interested to learn more about its growth requirements. Okay, so then we need to add clues that we find about this plant. Oh, fucking plant souls. Yeah, probably. I'm like, yeah, let's chill out. You know, we've been playing this crabby souls game. Now it's plant souls. Joke's on me. What else do we have here? The art of painting. We can't actually open it. Okay. Oh no. Look at all of these bottles. Oh god, we have to make some kind of potion at some point. All of a sudden, it's the mortuary assistant. Okay. So we know where those are. This place is very fancy. Very fancy. Okay, so who's coming for dinner? A folklore book. Some ancient Celtic tribes practiced a coming-of-age ritual when someone was considered old enough. It was time to prove themselves worthy of staying in the tribe. Not a liquid puzzle, don't even say it. That's my Achilles heel. One of these rituals involved picking a flower in the woods, but not any flower. The gatherer had to find a Fulguria, for this flower is known to only bloom during thunderstorms. Keeping a cool head while lightning flashes were striking left and right of you was considered the ultimate test of courage. So we can add that clue into my little book for the Fulguria. The folklore book is a clue. The photographs also count as a clue, but I don't think it's to do with this particular plant though. Why is there just like 3 oranges in the middle of the table? That's not going to go around everybody, is it? Oh, can we play the piano? Arabella and Elizabeth. This is me and my sister. A nice chill game that's not at all stressful. Oh, I'm all ears. And I'm sure that it's definitely going to be a stressful game. You had no idea that I was so good at everything, did you? Oh, collect key. For the back terrace, we have a back terrace key. Lovely. I have some Watson's flash powder. Oh, satisfactory. Do you know, I've never played that. I have never played that game. I've seen a lot of people play it though. So this is flash powder. This would be to do with the photographs that I've found. Is it satisfying? Lady Arabella, these past weeks I've been seeing lots of bright flashes coming from the back room of your house. It scares my cows immensely as they think a storm must be coming. That must be to do with this plant so we can make it seem like there's a lightning storm. My milk production has taken a hit because of this. If you enjoy fresh milk in your morning cup of tea, I would advise you to keep the flashes to a minimum. Leave early access. Maybe I should try it. I've thought about it before. But yet again, backlog. So we can basically simulate lightning here, I guess. I feel like I'm not well equipped to be operating this, but okay. We'll come back to that at another time. We can have a little sit round the fire. We can read the books. What's this? Oh, sunglasses. Some Lara Croft spectacles. Your new Lumen photographic flash lamp. Fill container with flash powder. Close container. Press button connected. Witness a flash. They did alpha testing. Oh, so it's a girthy game. Oh, God, no. I've got no chance, have I? I've got no chance with girthy games. So this thing over here then, can I put the flash powder in this? Can I actually pick it up? Or if I want to hold it and take it with me? Oh, it's empty. Right. We need to find some full flash powder. We can't flash without the powder. I'm sorry to say. It's not as easy as you might think. We're going to go upstairs and see what's going on. I'll be fine. What kind of game is it though, really? Like, what do you do? What do you do in this, like, satisfying factory game that they call satisfactory? Because it's a satisfying factory. It's a mess of conveyor belts. Oh, why do I feel like I might be really bad at it, though? So we need a code for the library hall, and it's a 3-letter code. Which we're going to have to find somewhere. You build a factory, and it's satisfying, isn't it? Oh, blocked by tree? Who the hell planted a tree inside the lobby, though? You nuts? Okay, we have to move the tree. We need a code for the door. We need to do some more exploration to find some more clues. It's going to be very satisfying when we do actually start, unlocking some stuff. What's this? Great Western Railway, Taunton to London, Paddington. Return journey, first class. 9 July 1890. It's a train ticket. That's all there is. You get the thing to make the thing, which makes the thing to make the thing faster, and you make another thing to make another thing. Oh. Do you think it's a stream game or not really? Should I just chill with it? Okay, what else do we have? Dartmoor. All the year round, home to breathtaking sights, the Dartmoor line. Then we've got this one. It has trains. No, I wouldn't say that's getting me over the line. I've got nothing like against trains specifically, but it's not getting me over the line. It is a good stream game. Maybe I'll try it. Is it on Game Pass? Pyrophile's book. Fire has the potential to be among the most devastating forces of nature. Despite this, humans have developed the ability to invent, wield, and attempt to manage it. Certain species in the plant kingdom have evolved to adapt and flourish in the face of fire. Where forest fires occur, pyrophiles have learned to rely on them as a crucial part of their life cycle. Right. This is going to be a clue for a different kind of plant that we haven't yet discovered. 300 hours passed. You sip coffee and bask in the glory of things doing things for me. Can I build something to do something for me in real life? That would be nice. So that I don't have to work tomorrow. Can I build a robotic A-game so that I don't have to work tomorrow? I found a key that opens up the back terrace. Locked from the other side. Says every game you've ever played. Oh, look at our view. We have orange trees everywhere. What a delightful manor this is. What do we have here? Can I actually look at those seeds or no? I don't think we can open them, can we? Unless I need to put the soil in first. Oh yeah. So I can plant some Fulgaria. We haven't tried yet. So let's put some water in. And then I think we're going to have to take it inside and simulate a lightning storm. A fantastic wind down game. I'm going to take your word for it. I'm going to take your word for it. You both seem to have impeccable gaming taste, as do I. So I feel like I will take your advice. Let's take this into the room where the flash is. Because I think that's what we're going to have to do. We're going to sit it on the top here. And we're going to simulate lightning. But before we do that, I need to find some flash powder. I don't think there's any in here, is there? Let's just test it. No, we need the flash... Well, hang on. Do I have to close this first, though? I think the flash powder goes in the tray. Yeah, we definitely can't do it yet. So that's what we're looking for. Once we have it, we can come back and I think we can grow it. Writing down notes in case you get lost and you can't remember what your name is anymore. Julia's like, notes? Mid-game? What notes? Okay. Now, let's have a little poke around up here and see what we can find. Is there any wine? Is there any wine? More importantly, what do we have here? Flowering Plants of Great Britain by Anne Pratt. Anne Pratt, who will prattle on about the flowering plants of Britain. Okay, there's nothing up here. Let's have a look in the garden below. I mean, where would you expect to find flash powder? It's not going to be just lying around, surely. A seed log! A summary of some seeds I've gathered this year and the location I found them. Oh, this could be useful for later. When we need to find something. We have a little seed log and I have found some new seeds for ash plume. So now we have 3. Now I would say the ash plume is to do with the fire... Like that book I read about fiery plants. I would say that's what that is. This is the formal garden. This whole place is formal. What's this part then? The shack. This is where you play. This is where you play loud music and you what's that game where you put the goon bag on the washing line? That's where you do it. My dear friend Arabella, a friend of mine visited the Americas and brought back a pair of fabulous grey squirrels. They're the latest trend in garden decoration. All of my neighbours have sent for them as well. It was a great investment. The 2 squirrels have now started a big family, and my garden is full of the darling little critters. One thing I did notice is that I haven't seen a red squirrel in my garden for some time now. How odd. You must visit soon and see the squirrels for yourself. Ever yours, Grace. Because you forget your name, and well, because you'll start to need more than 2 hours to build the thing you're trying to build. Oh my god. It sounds really involved. I know. Who wouldn't want to live here, though? Like, it's a pretty specky mansion, isn't it? Imagine living somewhere where you can go for like a day-long wander through your own property. Like, this is yours, and it's like, should we go out to the terrace and take in the views? What's this? Thursday. Jimmy broke another mortar. Ah, bloody Jimmy. That boy really needs to learn how to grind spices without breaking down my kitchen. Lady Arabella may not be best pleased with me asking for a new one. The last mortar took years to be sorted. She's so scatterbrained, always off on her fancy research trips. How very dare. How dare you badmouth me in the kitchen notes journal. Right, I have a key for the kitchen. Very good. It's all coming together. Let's go back to the kitchen door, because that was locked before. It slowly ramps up in scale. Alright, I'll have a look. I might wishlist it, because I have a feeling that it's not on Game Pass. So I might wishlist it to see if it goes on sale. Because I'm tight. Right. Now, where did I see the kitchen? That's the painting room. Was it around the corner? The kitchen! Yes! I have a key. Well, we seem to be finding... Oh, I love this kitchen. Oh, it's so cozy. This is a kitchen. Oh. You could just spend all day pottering around in here. So this is what I would like. If we didn't have to work so hard for money, I just want to potter. Just let me potter. Let me faff around all day. Making things from scratch. I had the key to your heart. Oh, no worries, Lorelei. My schedule. Yeah, I know. So this is another reason why I need to not work anymore, Lorelei. I mean, Julia, I'm so sorry. It's getting late now. I'm reading 2 lines at the same time and brain is fading. Dear lady, we received your letter applying to study botany at our College of Natural Sciences, along with your enclosed drawings. We do not at present, and have never admitted women to study at the college, you fuckboy. Botany is a serious science conducted in laboratories and lecture halls. By all means, continue to pursue your hobby, tending to your garden and domestic space where it may be appreciated. Positions at the college are reserved for serious scholars whose studies will go on to be well utilised in a career in botanical experimentation. Can you believe this? Therefore, with all politeness, we do not offer these valuable positions to amateurs that should otherwise be taken up by genuine academics. Oh, well, that can go straight in the bin. Can you believe it? Little baby choices. I wanted some little baby choices. The history of Dartmoor. I feel like I need to have an... I'm sorry, Lorelei, it was me getting confused. I feel like I need to hold an event at some point in my life where I have a little statue of baby cheeses, just so I can say, we have some baby choices! Like, it's so worth it. So worth it. So we have some stuff about Dartmoor over here. And then we have Hazel's Priceless Recipes. Roasted chestnuts. Ooh. Oh, it's one recipe. One recipe. It does a little bit, doesn't it? Actually. I can't believe your brother was playing that thrift shop song when I was, like, referring to it earlier, though. Like, what's even going on here? Then we have Religious Blessing. Blessed is this kitchen by grace and holy lights. May all those who enter find comfort and respite. Blessed is each room with laughter and with cheer. May the love shared here be held forever dear. To those who serve the Lord, who seek their sanctuary, remember the year of construction, for this, friends, is the key. So we're going to need to know that at some points. Remember the year of construction. For those who serve the Lord, remember the year of construction. Of the kitchen, I guess, or of the house. Oh, what's this little room for? This looks like a little pottery room or something. It's a little faffery room. Oh, what's that? A mysterious symbol. Oh, what are these? Oh, no. Is it a weights puzzle? God damn it. Okay. We have some weights we're going to have to play with as well to try and figure out something at a later time. So what I'm doing at the moment, I'm just having a wander through to make sure that I have access to all of the rooms that I'm going to need. Otherwise, if I try and solve puzzles too early, there could be stuff that's locked away. Oh, somebody sent me a Valentine's to someone special. Dearest Hazel. Oh, it's not for me. I picked you some roses from the garden to cheer you up. When you're done with your work in the kitchen, would you like to meet me for a cup of tea in the back garden? The pond is lovely this time of year. Warm regards, Mr. Bennett. Now, all right, Mr. Bennett, let's just calm down. Coming off a little bit aggressive here. Would you like to meet me for a cup of tea? The pond is lovely this time of year. Let's just slow things down, Mr. Bennett. For Hazel is a delicate lass. The ancient oaks stand tall in Wistman's wood. Covered in moss, they withstood the test of time. Okay, we have so much we need to remember to come back and look at this point. It's an experience. How so? What do you mean? in a good way or like in a bad way. So I like to mix it up. I like to mix up the stream types because these ones have more likelihood of going out to more people. They don't always, but Twitch can be very limited. Oh, really? Do you think it's too small? I can't make it any bigger either. I have some different logs. I try and choose games that are going to make it clear what I'm doing. So, like, I would love to have played, like, a strategy game, but then it's too small for this, like, type of screen. Oh, because you've accidentally swiped while chatting. How very dare. Yeah, because you can just sneeze and end up in a different stream, basically. Home smoking and curing. The type of wood to use in your smokery is of great importance. That's why we have all the different woods there. Choose your wood logs with care. Okay. Can we get in here? It's a bit tricky. It is. It is tricky. So I would have liked to have played games like 2 Point Hospital, Manor Lords, chill strategy style games as well. But it's too small. Like you just would not be able to see what's going on. We have some smoked food. So that's why I tend to go for like simulator style and first person puzzlers like this. So that you can at least see what I'm doing. And it's not too complicated. Okay. So we've gone as far as we can go in this direction. I think we've found all of the little clues that we're supposed to. So this was the kitchen and we've got a whole bunch of clues. So when I find them, they go in my little diary, which is nice. So did I find another key? Or no? I don't know if I ended up finding another key or not. We have this family tree as well, but I've already looked at that clue. Are there any other doors that I haven't been in that I should be able to get to? I also didn't look around the other part of the garden, I don't think. When I came out here, I think I ended up in the manor earlier than I wanted to. Can I go through here yet? I cannot. So what's down here? Let's have a little look. I might need to start putting some clues together in my little book. That would be interesting, actually, to see what it's like on iPad. Obviously, it's good feedback to have, because when you're the one actually doing it, you're not looking at it in that way. Thank you, Julia. Can I climb that ladder or no? I don't think so. I don't think we're climbing ladders. I feel like I looked in here, but maybe I didn't. Oh, this is for the orchard, and I don't have a key for it. So I wonder if I went back to my little greenhouse at the beginning, I wonder if there's anything in there that has now unlocked, or no. Now this bit here, it was talking about, ring a bell if there's a delivery, but there's nothing in the post box. Oh, how many brothers do you have, Lorelei? They're all doing noisy things. How dare they when you're trying to wind down? The audacity. I'm an only child, so I've never experienced loud Fortnite being played in front of me. Oh my god, 5:30 in the morning. Absolutely. Have a lovely sleep, Bob. Can I just call you Bob? It's easier. Thank you for hanging out on all the streams today. And I'm glad you got that King of Puppets, even though... Let's not talk about it. Let's not talk about it. Okay. Now, let's just make sure that I have got everything that I need from this front section. Now that we have some more context. Nighty night. What's the time, actually? Okay, we're good. Now, I'm going to start trying to put some puzzles together, I think. So, in my little book, first try, yeah, first try, that's what I thought. I thought it was. Thank you for confirming. So, we've discovered a windmill wart. That's done. Now, we have this Fulguria. We know what the seed looks like. I know. I cannot remember the first time I was still awake at 5:30 in the morning. Genuinely. Can't remember. Right, so this is for thunderstorms, right? So what else? What have we learned? There's a flash lamp manual. I think that will be part of this. We also have the... I don't really think any of those other things are relevant right now. So what are the other flowers that we've got here? So this is the ash plume. Based on that, I feel like that's going to be to do with the pyrophile plant. Unless you're off your face on a Saturday. Sure. Sure. If I'm off my face on a Saturday, yeah. But just on a random weekday, definitely not me. So were you up at 5:30 in the morning for live golf then? 4 brothers and you're the only girl. Oh, that would be a wild time. That would definitely be a wild time. How can you remove a, if I've put a clue in and I don't want it to be there, how do you take it out? Can you drag it out? That's awkward. Maybe I could just replace it with something else later. Okay. So chapter 2, clues. This is all the stuff that I have found so far, right? And we're going to have to work out how it all comes together. I reckon the smoking... We're going to have to go over to the smoking area. I think we need to grow the plant that likes fire in the smoking room. Home for sunrise. God, were you really? You really were home for sunrise. What did you do afterwards, though? Because it was like... It was in a really awkward location, wasn't it? At bloody Grange. Oh, so now the seed appears in here. Ah, so once we... Right, okay, good. So have I got a spare pot? I need a spare pot so that I can... So I can grow that. Alright, we're going to go to the other area and find a spare pot. We're going to put that fire seed in. I went straight to town. As if there's anything that's, like, even good enough to stay out that late now, though. All the clubs and pubs and stuff are really, like, starting to close down. A lot of the good ones have gone. Oh, I'm so sorry, Lorelei. That sounds awful. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Was there a little planting station around the corner? Or do I need to go back in the manor? I think I need to go back in the manor. So whenever I discover a seed, it puts it at all of my planting stations. That's very convenient, isn't it? So let's pop one of these ash plume seeds in here. We'll give it a little water, and I think we're going to take this into the smoker. That makes a whole lot of sense, doesn't it? So where was the smoker? I think I went to the bottom of the garden to find it. The other one's asleep. But if he wasn't, you best believe he'd be annoying the crap out of me as well. Oh, or at least he's asleep. At least something went your way today. Now I'm sure that it was at the bottom of this garden. We went many a mile, didn't we? So when you inspect it, it just shows you the plant. Right. Maybe this is not where the smoker was. Oh, I'm already lost. It would be so hectic. I've just never experienced that. Like I was never, like I always had people to do things with, because like I just had friends over all the time. But then, you know, they would go home and I'd have the house to myself again. So I never had to deal with, you know, sharing things to that degree. Maybe that's why I like such a peaceful life. Because I'm not used to the chaos. You have a younger sister. Luckily just the one, Jake says. Where's the bloody smoker? I think it was through the kitchen, actually. Was it through the kitchen? Yeah. I think so. We went up here. This place is huge. Here's the smoker. So if we put this ash plume in here... Can I just place it anywhere? Can I put it straight on the fire, or is that a bit too much? Put it here. Then, for the other clues, let's just, read about the pyrophiles. Can you read the clue from here, or do you have to go back and find it? I think you have to go back and find it. She was enough. It was fine. Oh, because they're on summer break. That's even worse, isn't it? Let's go to the screens passage and read the book about the pyrophiles. Because I think that that is what that plant is, a pyrophile. In the screen room. Where's the screen room? Wasn't it just in the middle of nothing, like here? Here we go, pyrophiles. So, they've learned to rely on fire as a crucial part of their life cycle. Seeds typically possess tough shells. Some only bloom when surrounded by smoke aromas from their natural habitat. So we're going to need to get some smoke going, but we need to know what its natural habitat is so we know which type of wood to use. So, natural habitats. What else have I found? A poem, a smoking book in the kitchen garden. A smoking book in the kitchen garden. Let's put that on the clues for this one. I already have smoking book, pyrophiles. I wonder if I should go read that smoking book in the kitchen. We need to figure out where the pyrophile comes from. This is a cooking book, not a smoking book. Where's the smoking book? The history of Dartmoor. The moor was once covered in majestic forests. No, that doesn't really tell me anything. This one's talking about not going to the college. Where's the smoking book? What's this here? Oh, this is to do with the religious blessing. I wonder if they're calling the smoking book the cooking book. And what do we do with these? I've got this mysterious symbol. And all of these weights here as well. Very, very curious. Oh, do you know, that would be a nightmare as well. Imagine, like, bringing a new boyfriend or girlfriend home and you've got to put them through... Are there actually chestnuts that I can go and put in a pan? I don't think I've seen any just, like, lying around. It's almost like it wants you to cook something in this pan. But I have not found a chestnut. There doesn't seem to be any laying around. I wonder if we'll find some in the rest of the house and then we can pop one in the pan and see what happens. Maybe a seed comes out or something like that. I don't know. Okay, so if that's the smoky one, let's have a little look at near the smoking thing. It was talking about the different kinds of wood. So we've got birch, cherry, maple, and oak. Those are the 4 to choose from. Then down here, it says the type of wood is of great importance. Choose your wood with care. That's literally all it's telling me. So, I don't know which one. What if can you experiment with them? So if I put a birch log in, let's just have a play around with it. Can I close this or do we leave it open? I think we'll just, like, test them. Maybe that's what you're supposed to do. Maybe it doesn't tell you. Everything might not be spelled out for us. We might have to do some playing around with the smoker. So that was birch. Imagine having, like, a dedicated smoker room. This is a cherry log. Let's try this one. I feel like it would smell amazing having a smoker out the back. That one doesn't seem to be doing anything either. So we're sort of expecting to see the plant growing a little bit. I bet it's the last one that I try. We have maple. And then oak, I think, wasn't it? Unless this is for a different seed. Jay only has sisters, so he likes them. Oh, well, it's good that they get along, though, because otherwise it'd be a nightmare, wouldn't it? Okay. So when Jay's there as well, it's like 5 against 1. Poor Lorelei. None of them are really having an effect on this plant. I really thought the ash plume would be the one that's affected by smoke. Unless there's something else that needs to happen with it. It says it might be a tough case to crack. Alright, well, let's have a little look at the one where we need to get some fake lightning going to make it grow. Now, what's it talking about in this little card again? Pond is lovely. Roses. Okay. I don't think that's relevant to us right now. There was, in the lobby when we first got here, there was some photographs with something over here. It was talking about flash powder. It was like, I'm very pleased. I'm getting the hang of the camera. Then it's very dark. I can't believe how quickly I've run out of the incredibly expensive flash powder. And then it's talking about I have to investigate the camera settings. But where can I actually get the flash powder from? Your sister didn't like your ex, and your ex's brother didn't like you. Oh, God, yeah. Very, very difficult, isn't it? And in hindsight, do you feel like your sister was onto something or not really? Sometimes I think, and not always, by the way, but sometimes I think that people can see things that we don't because, you know, we're all consumed in it all, you know? These are Arabella's parents. It's like a little silhouette thing. Now, what's in here? We have some sulfur and crazy stuff like that. Chemical disposal. We can mix something together. We had this book, The Art of Painting. I feel like I have a lot of clues now and I don't quite know how it comes together. Yeah, I mean, sometimes they're not. Sometimes people just have the wrong motivations for trying to put someone off being with someone else. It might be like an entirely different thing. But I feel like that's the exception rather than the rule. And when you're not in it, I think you see things more clearly, and then it's very difficult to tell people that, doesn't it? Without upsetting them. It's very chill, honestly. I'm really enjoying this, but it is difficult. We're at the point, you know, when you play games like this, same with horror games as well sometimes. If it's a horror game that's got some like puzzles in it, we have a lot of clues, but we don't yet know how they all come together. So you kind of need to get on a little bit of a roll with it. You make him bring his sisters. That's a good idea. Now this one was picking a flower in the woods. Find a fulguria. Blooms during thunderstorms. Let's have a crack at this fulguria plants. So what I've done so far, I have put it... Do you think I need to make flash powder? I just thought of this. So here's the fulguria. I think the end result is we put flash powder in here. We take a photo. It simulates lightning and the plant's going to grow. We don't have flash powder. We only have this empty bottle that's going to tell us the ingredients on the back. Yes. So it's a 2-to-1 ratio. A 2-to-1 ratio of potassium and magnesium. Oh, streamer, let's go. Okay. 2-to-1 potassium and magnesium. Let's have a little crack at this. It won't blow up, will it? It's going to be fine. Yeah. So now we put this somewhere. Does that count? Can I shake it? Give it a little shake. Your family's all over the place and crazy. Aren't all families kind of crazy though? What do you do with it once you've mixed it together? Shouldn't I have like a little mixing spoon or something? Where's my mixing spoon? I feel like there's like maybe I should be heating it. I feel like a step is missing. No phosphor. Well, it didn't say that on the thing. It said 2-to-1 potassium and something else. Didn't it? Yeah, it would be. It's a novel. Oh, wow. That sounds very interesting. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Welcome. Okay, let's just wait a second here. Right. Flash powder. It just says 2-to-1 ratio potassium and magnesium. So I've done that. What would you do? So if I was going to mix something like this, it's sitting on top of the other. It's just scary. It's not supposed to be scary. It's supposed to be, what's it supposed to sound like? It's like dramatic. It's so that I notice it. Otherwise I won't notice it. What do you do at this point to mix it together? Because it's just sitting on top, isn't it? Does anybody scientific know what you do next? Shaking it doesn't work. Let's see if I can pour it into this little flash powder thing. Maybe I can just chuck it straight in. Honestly. Yeah, go on. Just chuck it in. I mean, I'm getting all technical here. You just throw it in. Oh, hang on. We better close it. Close it. I've never used an old-timey camera before. Hello, Steve. How you doing? Oh, hello. Look at all these people coming in. Lovely to see you. Welcome in. What's going on? Oh, we did it! We did it! Oh, I'm so pleased. Yeah, I made my own flash powder. Oh, let's go. Only grows during thunderstorms where the flashes of lightning provide the bright light the flower needs to bloom. Because of its dangerous growing conditions, not many people have witnessed its beauty. But we have tonight. Hello, a boss battle. I need to notice it though, otherwise I won't know what's going on. Okay. Good. So that is 2 plants we have discovered. So we still need to figure out this ash plume thing. Now I think I'm halfway, well, I don't know if I'm halfway there, but I think that the seed that I've got does need to go in the smoke room. I think I just need to find some more clues to go with. Okay. What's this here? This is a me and my sister. Let's see what we can find out about the flash. I mean about the ash plume. So some of the clues that I have found, they are in my little journal, but I can't read them without going back and actually visiting it. So now we know that's done. I was wondering what that was going to be for. The little station with all the chemicals, and now we know. I hope you're well, Oh, do you reckon we could try and get into the library hall? Have we got a code? It's a 3-letter code for the library hall. I don't know if we've seen anything that's got 3 letters on it yet, though. And we need to get rid of this tree somehow so that I can get through the door. We haven't worked that out yet. A 3-letter code. Okay, I don't think that I've found one. So we've solved the photographs. What have we got here? It's talking about a date of my train ticket. They are, aren't they? They are quite cute, the little YouTube emotes. We have the family tree. So what's that telling me exactly? It's just putting people's names and date of birth and all that stuff. I don't think that's relevant to anything we're in the middle of trying to solve right now. We have that duck. We've got this little room at the front, but oh, what's this say? Talking about London. Progress. I don't think that's relevant right now. So, I think we're going to find our hints about the smoker in a very specific area. Oh, how are you going with the Monday and Tuesdays return to work? How are you going with it? The Dartmoor line. Ah, this is going to be linked to the train ticket. Home to breathtaking sights at Hound Tor, Wistman's Wood and Becky Falls. Okay. That's going to be for something else, I think. This is talking about pyrophiles. So this is the seed that I've got in the smoker right now. It says they only bloom when surrounded by smoke aromas from their natural habitat. So I did find the smoke room and I did find the wood. And I actually tried one of each of them. But nothing worked. So there must be a step that I'm missing here. I just don't know what it is. And that's the only seed that we can work on right now. So we just have to find the missing piece of the puzzle. What's this talking about? Oh, a summary of seeds I've gathered. Ash plume! Wistman's wood. The ash plume. So this is the seed log. So can we put the seed log in as a evidence type? Yeah, we can. So, Wistman's wood. Now, we've seen some stuff about Wistman's wood. on the wall. But even so, I don't even know. The smoking thing should have worked, but okay. I guess that's the problem with games like this. You get married to an idea. Wistman's Wood. So that's on the Dartmoor line. Which which is somewhere that I visited by train. But how is that going to help me know? What about that letter that talks about my trip? So this is my train ticket. Taunton to London, Paddington. I know, arms coming in hot. Then we've got the little room to the side at the beginning. That letter talking about my trip. Set off for London, working on your ambitions. No, there's nothing in that letter that gives me a clue. Even so, one of those, it's not my fault, how very dare. How dare you accuse me of corrupting you? I am so pure. I am the purest. If anything, I've been corrupted by Strimman, quite frankly. I didn't know half the things that I knew before I started Strimman. I was innocent, I surely was. Okay. Strimmer is a little bit stuck. We need to figure out, what clues haven't I matched? Like, what have I found that I haven't matched? We've got a poem in the servants' hall. I wonder if we need to go look at that. The Dartmoor poster. I think the Dartmoor poster counts as evidence, by the way. So let's stick that in as well. The Dartmoor poster. Lovely. The Dartmoor lecture. Oh, there's a Dartmoor lecture in the kitchen. So the kitchen's over here. Imagine getting lost in your own house, though. No, I haven't practiced any Rocky Leg yet. I haven't had time. I'm going to be a bit rusty, but it's fine. So I'm doing my 4-year streamversary on Thursday nights. On Thursday night. And we're going to be doing Rocket League like old times. And I'm going to be opening it up for trusted people to join. So anyone who has played some Rocket League before, be welcome to hop in. The history of Dartmoor. It was once covered in majestic forests and woods. Cleared most of the trees, using fire as their method of choice. Majestic forests and woods. Right. Bit of Rocky Leg. Oh, well, you'll be welcome to join, Jake. It's going to be Thursday night from about 7 until 9, as long as we have enough players. And we'll be doing some, probably some custom games if we have enough people. Should be a good time. Trusted people, only trusted folk may join my here stream. Surely. The ancient oaks stand tall in Wistman's Wood. I tried burning oak wood already. So that's the poem. So the poem goes in the clue. Well, and the lecture as well, actually. The poem. Do you think it's something to do with the chestnuts thing? Yeah, it's cross-platform. So you can join no matter what you're on. Be a good time, innit? Roasted chestnuts. Oh my god. Do you think I was supposed to put the seed? Wait. Wait. Can I still take the seed out of the pot? Do you think I'm supposed to put the seed in the pan? Can I take it out of the pot still? Is that allowed? Oh, what if I put the whole pot in? Or maybe I have to do like a new pot. I'm getting very experimental now. It did something! Oh my god! We're doing it! We germinated the seed. Now it goes in the smoker. I'm so good at gardening. I had no idea. And then we put oak wood in. Oh, don't worry. Everyone's going to be rusty. There's no skill check. We're just going to be dicking around having a good time with it. So it'll be good. The worse we play, probably the better it'll be. Aussiestreamer has been and gone. Now this should make it grow. Oh, yes. This game is so satisfying. We did it. We grew the ash plume. It was never about the chestnuts. It was never about the chestnuts. I was trying to find some chestnuts, have a little snack. Lovely. The seed cracks open with extreme heat, and afterwards the oak smoke from its habitat indicates it's safe to bloom. Oh, lovely. Okay. So what that means is... I have a delivery! Ah! The mailman's here. Ah! Wait. Oh, look at the little chuffed music that's playing. It's like I'm running through the fields of Ireland. Where's the door? There it is. Mother, the mail is here! There's a fucking pathway. Here it is. It's a big day. I can't live somewhere where I get lost like this. I think it's this way. It'd be very big when there's no television and Netflix and internet. This would be a very, be a big event. Okay. I have a key. Oh, I have a key for the orchard. Yeah. All right. Lovely. So, have I got a letter as well? We are pleased to deliver a new key for your orchard gates. We hope you're enjoying the gates. We hope you're enjoying the gate. Yeah, it's been great. Don't hesitate to visit us again should you need further metal work. I'm having a great time with my new gate. It's going to be on Thursday, Lorelei. So it's Tuesday, right? Tomorrow night I'm playing Lies of P. Thursday night we're playing Rocky Leg. Pop it in your calendars. Now, where's that orchard, by the way? I feel like we went past that quite early on in the game. There was a door. This is the greenhouse where we start. I went past a door for it. Where was it? Everything starts to sort of meld together. The coulee! The coulee is coulee. It might be in here, actually. Ah, look. Oh, that's it. I would really like to move into this manor. I could potter around out here all day. Peculiar petals. Oh. We have some new plants. What do we have today? Dear niece, I've gathered a selection of my cherished toys and books, among them my beloved Piggy. I highly recommend the nursery rhymes. They are charming as well as educational, though I'll take no offense should they put your little one straight to sleep. I know, the aerials, honestly, when you pull off a good aerial, it's like that's what life's for. Those are the moments. The wolf glove. High on the mountaintop, so steep, grows a flower that's hard to keep. Its petals delicate and bright, whistling in the wind with all their might. The mountaineers who climb up high listen for the whistle as they try to find their way amidst the snow and reach the summit, cheeks aglow. With every step they hear it loud, the wolf gloves howl clear and proud, guiding them through paths unknown to reach the summit and call it home. So, we have a wolf glove. A wolf glove that grows high on the mountains with bright petals. It's windy. It makes a whistling sound when the wind runs through the petals, like a howling sort of sound. So we need to bear all of that in mind because that's going to be a clue. Now we need to actually find the seed. So I need to find the next seed somewhere in the garden before we can try and plant it. This place is huge though. It just keeps going. This is a beautiful game. I'm really on board with this. Preservation of endangered apple varieties. Well, I think maybe If it's really busy and we're all having a good time, then I'll go longer and I won't worry about doing a vertical afterwards. If it's cranking, if it's not really, if it's starting to quiet down, you know, by usual end time, then I'll end it. But if we're all having a good time, we'll do a longer stream on Thursday on Twitch. Okay. Cider making and apple blending. Ooh. A knobby russet. Ooh, a knobby russet. 40 grams sugar. Low tannins. Low acids. A fox whelp. A green ups pippin. Who knew the apple blending was so delightful? Lord Peckover. Would you like a Lord Peckover or a green ups pippin? A bitter green streak. Okay, I'm sure this is going to be like relevant. Shall we try and build a raid? Build a raid. From where? Oh, these are my different apples. Okay, I have 4 different apples. We have to figure out what they are. Oh no, I've got all the apples actually. Oh, look, cider apples. That knobby russet looks horrible. I don't want a knobby russet. I'd rather have a dabinet. Build a raid for me. Oh. Oh, like on Twitch. A Twitch raid. Oh, well. Yes, that I suppose so. Yeah. Do you know, nobody has ever asked me that before, Julia. You've really caught me unawares. In 4 years, nobody's ever asked me that. So I'm just a little taken aback. Actually, nobody's ever asked me that. Ever. So yeah, anything that would, you know, help us get some good folks. Good time. So I have like some kind of apple press. I can only assume. We just need to know what to do with it. We know what apples we have. We have some little instructions of amounts to use for things. But we need more context. I wonder if we need to make like a cider to spray on it or something. Look at Julia. Fucking getting shit done. Julia's like, yeah, well how about we just organise a raid, innit? I'll make it so. Okay, what's this? Red Campion microscope slides, and there's a little sketch of it. So we have some microscope slides. Oh, there's heaps of them. Tincture of iodine. Perfect for preparing microscope slides. Thank you for specifying. Chloroplasts. Okay. So small organelles inside the cells of a plant are responsible for capturing the light from the sun and converting it into sugar through photosynthesis. Not all plants have it. Some rely on organic matter for their energy and do not photosynthesize. Oh, that's absolutely fine. A nothing burger is still a burger. Oh, this is saying that some plants rely on organic matter. They don't photosynthesize. So they obtain energy by absorbing sugar through their roots. Add a certain amount of sugar to the soil. So this is going to be to do with all those apples and grinding them up and doing stuff. We just need to know what seed this is going to be for. We haven't found any seed packets yet. An orchard mosaic. I was kind of hoping I could play with this, actually. Oh, your message got held for review. It's having 3 different ice creams, one after the other, too much. Well, I guess it depends on your definition of too much, and it depends on, like, if it's like a little scoop of each one, I would say no. If it's a tub of each one, I would say probably going a little bit far. Okay, history of England. Priest holes? What the hell's that? Back in the Middle Ages, during the reign of Queen Elizabeth, all Catholics were persecuted by law. Therefore, some households built secret rooms in case they needed to hide a priest. Imagine hiding a priest under the floor. Many of these so-called priest holes were designed and built by Nicholas Owen. Only the owner of the house and Nicholas himself knew about the location. It is thought that there are many undiscovered priest holes throughout England to this day. Oh, okay. So I guess we're going to find something interesting in a priest hole. Oh, God. Thank you for inviting me to Botany Manor last Monday. I found it wonderful to see an authentic medieval manor. I apologize for not being able to locate the priest hole in your house. I'm convinced it exists. We'll find it one day. They tend to be hidden well and sometimes require elaborate mechanisms to be opened. Oh my god! Oh, so they're like on a stick. A golden gay time, a caramel drumstick, and a chocolate drumstick. Well, I can only speak for myself here. You do you. But I would feel sick as a dog if I ate 3 of them. How are you getting on in your garden? I hope it's not getting to be too much for you on your own. Our mutual friend mentioned you've been struggling to germinate the ash plume. Ah, not anymore. Not anymore. I'm all over it, love. I'm all over it. Don't even need you and your half-eaten cucumber sandwich. Oh, look at this cute little greenhouse. Pixie tears. Oh, this flower is closely associated with orchards. I think this is going to be the one that needs the apple stuff. Closely associated with orchards. Notes on soil additives. Sometimes I need to add extra nutrition to the soil. The following amounts work best with my different pots. Okay. So we're going to be potting this in a standard pot, a 97-gram pot. So we have to bear that in mind. I haven't had a Golden Gay time for ages. It's a really, really nice ice cream. But you know what's even better? Dead set. If you love a beer, or if you like a beer, if you like a dark beer, there's a golden stout time. You can buy a golden stout time, and it is everything. It is absolutely sensational. It is one of my favorite, like, craft style dark beers. You can buy it, like, you can keep an eye out for it at some of the, like, drive-thrus will have them in small amounts. Yeah, golden stout time. Google it, get on it. I think there's certain, like, Thirsty Camel outlets that sell them. So just keep an eye out. They're really good. Really, really good. Oh, you don't really like beer? Golden Stout time. Is it Golden? Yeah, Golden Stout time. I'm sure that's what it's called. It's sensational. Okay. 97-gram pot. That's the size pot that I've got. Okay, here's the seed. So let's get some soil. So I love a beer. I like trying different beers. I love nothing more than going to like a craft brewery and having a little paddle, tasting them all. So I feel like I can speak on this topic. Oh, it's Big Shed Brewing. I couldn't remember who did it, actually. So, if I have a 97-gram pot, right? Oh, do you know what else we should do? Should we confirm, you know those microscope slides? Let's have a little look at those. I don't know if I actually... Do I have a microscope? Yeah, I do. So this is a red campion. Am I going to have one for pixie seeds or no? Primrose... Hyacinth, Spring Dance, Pixie Tears. Right, so can I pop that into the microscope? See, I quite like the taste of, that made me laugh actually. I quite like the taste of, cider, but it's a bit bloaty, you know? That's what I don't like about cider. But I can't even say a favourite beer because for me, there's a beer for every occasion. It depends on the vibe. It really does. A Golden Gay time. Well, it's hard to describe, isn't it? Because it's like a caramelly, chocolatey ice cream with like biscuits stuck onto it, isn't it? Kind of like that. But yeah, beer is very situational. Depends on the weather. Depends what I've just drunk. Depends if it's all I'm having. Depends if I'm having something else. Who I'm with. A whole thing. It's a whole thing. What food's being had. I'm very sophisticated, Jake. I don't know if I've been clear about this. Right. Tincture of iodine. So how can I actually use the bloody microscope then? What's the point in it if I can't use it? It makes no sense. So I guess if we look at the pixie tears and there's no green dots on it, we're going to assume that it needs organic matter to grow. So we're going to make some cider. Some cider. And we're going to stick it in the pot. Probably. Right, let's just work through this one step at a time. I do like a G&T. I do. Some might even say I'm posh. Some people might say I'm somewhat posh. Rather. Who would like a knobby russet while we're here? Now, how do we know... When I read that, I'm kind of hoping we can use a Lord Peckover, actually, as well. That might be fun. Let's just read that little note again. I do like a bit chat as well. I do. Definitely. Speaking of classy. Now, that little note that I read, I love a G&T. I really do. I'm actually thinking about making my own gin. I was just talking about making my own gin. I'm getting very fancy because I'm planning on having a faff around in a little greenhouse. Get one of those pop-up greenhouses and grow some stuff. Then dry some bits and pieces and then make my own gin. It's known as Bit Chat, Julia. Obviously. Okay. Now, let's read this again. It was talking about if they don't have any chloroplasts. No, I'm not going to distill the liquor. You put it into an existing bottle of vodka and you just let it, like, infuse and stuff. No, I'm not distilling my own liquor at this point. Add a certain amount of sugar to the soil when cultivating these plants. Then I think it's talking about 97 grams of sugar over here, isn't it? Extra nutrition. All right, so then let's try and find 97 grams on the apple charts. Fingers crossed for a Lord Peckering, or whatever it was. What was it? 97 grams. There isn't even an option for 97 grams. What do you mean I'm not making gin? How do you know? You have a distillery? Oh, that's good if it's nearby. No, there is a way of making it. There's a way of making it out of vodka, I think. No, there is. Because that's what a gin making kit is. If you buy a gin making kit, the base is vodka. It is. I don't think I have enough information to do this. Still. I don't know how, like, what to put with what. It says I need 97 grams of nutrients. Unless I'm just supposed to add them together. Can you blend them? Can you put two apples together to make 97? So if we had, like, no, okay. What if I had, oh, what if I went... Do you reckon I need to come to 97? How good's that? A cheeky little distillery. No worries, Lorelei. Yeah, I don't mind a spud. Soaked vodka, bourbon staves and called it whiskey. It wasn't whiskey. Well, I mean, your poor brother-in-law probably didn't have, you know, the means to actually grow the grain and mulch the grain and whatever else they do with it. You just, you play the hand that you dealt, don't you? If I want to do 97 grams... I think that's the name of the game here, isn't it? Where's my little calculator? 97 grams would be... I'm thinking... What if we do 97? 31... I don't think that'd be maths. 34 and 22. That's 56. 34 and 22. And 41. Damn it, doesn't go that far. So what if we did 40, 34, 40 and 34, and 23. 40, 34, and 23, right? So we want a knobby russet, this one. It looks awful, as if this is a real thing. Okay, we want one of those. And then we want, what was the other one? 34. We want a Seymour's Delight. A Seymour's Delight is the weird one that looks like a melon. Seymour's Delight. I think it's this one. That looks like a Seymour's Delight to me. So we're going to chuck that one as well. I'm maffin and faffin. I'm doing all the affins. And 23 I said, didn't I? which is a bitter green streak. A bitter green streak. Should be green. It is. It looks horrible, actually. It does look bitter. What the hell are these apples, though? Are these real? Oh, yeah. Don't get that in my head, please, Arm. How dare you? All right, now give it a little smush. Oh, crap. Wait. Ah! Hang on. I didn't put anything underneath. Oh, no. Oh, it's okay. We've got more. There's plenty of knobby russets to go around, everyone. Calm down. There's a knobby russet for everybody. Right, so we want, yeah, it's fine. I was just playing with it. We want one of these. Trial and error. It's all part of it. One of those. 2 melon apples. And a knobby russet. Knobby russet sounds like, you know when there's like someone that's got like a really dodgy nickname? It's like, oh, we call him Knobby Russet. Like, it sounds like a really dodgy old bloke. And he sits in the same corner of the pub all the time and, like, sits under the dartboard. And, like, everyone knows that that's his place. Oh, yeah, his name's Knobby Russet. That's the vibe that I'm getting. Am I missing Fallout 3? I'm kind of annoyed that I'm not playing it this week. But at the same time, I ran out of time. I couldn't do everything. Okay. Oh, it's working. It's doing things. I think. Did I water this? Did I actually water it when I put the soil in? Maybe I should put water in it now. I've just put cider in it. I don't know if that's the same thing. Where's the little potting station that I had? Oh, here it is. I don't know if I've done that. I don't know if we've nailed this. Oh, we have. No, we have. Now we have a little seedling. Without the radio, it's a different experience. What do you mean playing it without the radio? Is that something that I'm supposed to have later in the game? Radio. I'm really enjoying Fallout 3. So let's put my little clues in for the pixie tears. It's the slider, and it's the slides, and it's also the, oh, for God's sakes, the apple blending, and the chloroplasts book, and the pot notes. But why hasn't it grown? It's still... Oh! Do you think you need to keep doing it? Wouldn't that be too much, though? Aren't we just going to get it drunk? I don't know. Is it dying? It looks funny now. It doesn't really look right. What else are you supposed to do with it, though? Can you keep pouring it in? Or is that just going to, like, ruin it? Oh, there's a radio station. Oh... That's the trouble when music is a really good part of a game. It sucks for streaming, though. It's like if you want to play, like a Grand Theft Auto game where the music's on the radio. If you want to play Tony Hawk. Even a lot of Star Wars games. The music is all part of it, and you can't do it without having parts of your stream muted or getting a copyright strike or whatever the case is. You can't monetize on YouTube. Pain in the ass. We just had to get it drunk. Oh, do you know, I didn't think that I had a green thumb, but I do. I actually do. Oh, we did it. I love this game. I love this game, and we're nailing it. Nailing it. Beautiful. The pixie tears obtain sugar through their roots, which is commonly found in the apples from orchards. So, this particular chapter, we still have to do the wolf glove, and this is in chapter 3. So I'm going to leave it there, though, because I don't want to go too late. But we're going to play this again, because I have loved this. It's so relaxing. I might even do it tomorrow. So tomorrow, what is it? Wednesday. I'll be on Twitch and YouTube at 7 for the regular stream. And then after that, I'll be on TikTok for the vertical live tomorrow. But I might do this over on TikTok. Or will I? I don't know. I'm thinking out loud. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll keep it on YouTube so the videos are there for anyone who likes watching it. All these thoughts. Okay. But I will be on TikTok tomorrow night at this time slot. So thank you very much, everybody, for coming and hanging out in my little YouTube stream. I have really enjoyed this. It's been super chill, and it's been nice to just be able to sit back and have a chit-chat with everyone while we work out how to get the plants drunk. It's been a wonderful time. Thank you so much for hanging out, everybody. And anyone new that's come along and watched, don't forget to subscribe so you're notified when I go live next time. Anyone who has subscribed, thank you kindly. And have a wonderful rest of your night, everybody. I will hopefully catch you tomorrow. It's good night for now. Bye.